Matt.
Go down. Just wanted to give a little introduction. My name's Jake. I'm 30 years old. Been bow hunting for, I think, going on 10 years now. Growing up, I was always a fan of the outdoors. I did a lot of hunting and fishing though. Or a lot of fishing, I should say, not a lot of hunting. Did a little bit of bird hunting and stuff, but didn't really get into the outdoors until I was right around 2021. I had an ex-girlfriend actually that got me into it. She had a bow and I shot it, and I had shot bows before in like gym class and high school and middle school and stuff like that, but I'd never really gotten into it. When I shot hers, so I was like, oh, this is fun. A few months later, had my own bow, shooting target practice. A little while after that, I was like, all right, we're doing this for hunting. My first year, I ended up shooting a little 3-pointer, and I've been hooked ever since. All right, guys, it's October 11th. I finally made it out into the woods. Long story short, I got stuck in Oklahoma for work, so I missed opener. I missed all the way up until I got home October 1st, and then I had to get my bow set up, get a stand hung, but we're finally out here. I'm hunting the same property I did last year. It's 80 acres. I'm leasing it with my neighbor. It's got probably 30-ish of it is field. On the south side it's corn, and on the north side it is, I don't know, just kind of grassy field, I guess. Last year I mainly stuck to the south side. It produced deer. I didn't see anything big. I saw some bucks, I saw a lot of does, turkeys. But then this year when we were scouting, I decided to switch it up and try the north side a little bit more, and we really liked what we saw. It was me and some of my buddies out here scouting. It is a hot day today. It's actually the hottest day in October, and supposed to be the hottest that we get in October. It's like almost 80 degrees, so I'm not really expecting a lot tonight. But I needed to get out here. I had to get my camera set, bow hanger, all that kind of stuff set. So we got it all set. We're in a tree. It's like 4 o'clock. Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna see anything. Be cool to just see a deer tonight, just to make sure, you know, I like what I'm seeing. And yeah, it's go time. It's hunting season. Let's get it done. It's 5:30. Well, I don't know. 4:45. I had 10 big turkeys come out into the field. They worked into about 100 yards, but I'm not taking a 100-yard shot. And while the turkeys were working in, there was a doe and a fawn that were out in the field. I could barely see them through the trees, and then they ended up darting back into the woods. They were actually like 30, 35 from me. I don't know. I didn't see them come out. So, I mean, there's still a lot of leaves on the trees, so, but pretty cool to at least see some wildlife on the first sit. It's about the last hour of daylight, so hopefully it's go time. We are back out here. It is October 17th. It's a Friday. The evening sit. It is 3:30. I just got fully seated in my stand. The weather's been cold all week. Unfortunately, it's warmed up again for today and for this weekend. Not quite as hot as last Friday, but temperatures are like upper 60s. Last Friday, I said I don't think I'm going to see anything because it was like 80s, like low 80s, upper 70s, and I saw 90. So just had a pretty cool experience. I had a little button buck come feeding out into the field very early. It was like 4:12. And he hung out for, in my eyesight, for probably 45, 50 minutes. He entered the field about 90 yards away, kind of fed out into it, and then slowly walked back right to me, essentially. He was within probably 10 yards at one point. And then he got back to an area where I've been using scent. And he kind of hung around there for a little bit. He didn't seem too interested in the scent, but he was eating there. And it's good to know that they go and at least check that area out, because that's what it looks like with all the footprints or hoof prints. But it was fun. It was the first buck that I've seen, so that was pretty cool. Well, that's hunting for you. Unfortunately, with the wind switch and kind of swirling, I just had 4 does come out onto the field. And, yeah. Oh, sorry, thought I saw a white patch. Yeah, they came out into the field and the wind swirled in their direction, literally the same spot that button buck came out. And they started feeding. And they slowly got out right in front of me where the wind was blowing, and I got it on video, her blowing at me for the first time. She blew like 20 times too. Definitely a situation where if she would have been in a shooting lane, she would have gotten an arrow flung at her, but that's hunting. That's life when you don't have good wind. 26th of October. Out here for my evening sit. I'm back on my field edge stand because I've been seeing a lot of deer out in the field at nights, just not a lot in the morning. This morning's sit was not a total bust, but it wasn't great. I was trying to find the quickest, quietest way into the woods, and 2 deer walked across the path where I walked in, and they both spooked. So not ideal. Decided to switch it up a little bit tonight. I don't typically wear the face paint or this hat. This hat was a gift from my buddy Dalton. Shout out D. On our first year we went to Missouri for all of us guys. And we kind of wear it as a joke now. But I always like to say I'm bringing this out for good luck. So I'm hoping for good luck tonight with the face paint and the hat. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Ma. Go down. Go down. Go down. Let's go, baby. I just had a doe workout in front of me for probably over 35 minutes. And she took her time. I was probably drawn back for I don't know, over a minute. And she took her step out and I patiently got her. She dipped 30 yards from where I shot her. Let's go. Let's go. First bow kill in a long time. Let's go. Alright, I'm finally a little more calm. Oh man, I know it was just a doe. And a lot of people are like, oh, just looking for bucks or whatever, but I've had a run with bow hunting that nobody wants to be on. I think my last last four deer that I shot at and hit, we never found. I've shot over a couple. I've made mistakes on when to draw with bucks and does. And it's been frustrating and hard to deal with. But you try and learn from every single time you mess up and just make the most of it. So I kind of realized that I never really gave any form of closure to the doe story. Not that it's really a story, it's just I got to shoot a doe. But, essentially, to give a little recap, she came working into the field pretty early. Don't remember off the top of my head, but it was nowhere near at the end of the sit yet. And she was probably 40 yards away. Eventually she steps out, give her a couple maps, and get her to stop right before she enters the river bottom. The rest is history. Overall, it was really cool. A really cool experience, and I'm very happy it happened on film, so for you guys to see. with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for all you guys do. The way this channel is going to continue to grow, and you guys will see more videos. Like, subscribe, share. I know a lot of people say that, but really in the end, you guys kind of allow us to continue to do more things with the more you do that. And trust me, I'm in the group chat with the boys. There's a lot of cool videos coming down the pipeline you guys are going to want to see. So like I said, like, subscribe, and share, and just, get out there and keep hunting.